Hello, welcome to Current News. I'm your host, Chris Davis. I'm sorry for not uploading recently. I will do better in the future. Life happens, but moving forward, I'll do my best to upload videos regularly. What I want to talk about is what's been going on during this past week. People have been talking about police reform due to the death of George Floyd. Some people suggest abolishing the police altogether. Some just want training and de-escalation. Other people want to take money from the police department and put it into communities for social services and other different things to help the community grow. Other people are saying that none of these ideas are any good, and it's not up to the public to tell the police how to do their jobs. What I want to discuss next is the different police reform bills that are getting passed through. So, Minnesota tried to pass their police reform bill. However, it did not go through because the Republicans in that state house drew a line on defunding the police in any manner, granting voting rights to felons, and giving the attorney general jurisdiction over police-involved deaths. Now, is that the Republican bill that Republicans want to pass? Their plan is to withhold money from police departments if they use the chokehold. They're not outright banning it, but if you use the chokehold, then they're gonna withhold grant money. Also, police departments will be required to collect data on officers' job performance and share it with other departments if an officer decides to apply for another job at another police department. But they're not making a database, though, to track each individual police officer's job performance. Other cities are wanting to pair officers up with social workers to work on de-escalating conflict. Now I want to share my thoughts on the whole police reform thing. Should we do police reform? I think we should. It's sad and ridiculous what happened to George Floyd. Officers were just about to put him in a car until Derek Chauvin showed up on the scene, threw George Floyd on the ground again, and then choked him for almost 9 minutes until George Floyd passed. We had another black man shot and killed this past week, Rayshard Brooks. Officers involved in his murder are facing murder charges. I understand both sides of the argument. I understand that officers are in a stressful job. They have to worry about coming back from their jobs alive and returning to their families. But to me, a lot of these deaths involving unarmed black men can be handled without lethal force. Police officers are trained to deal with conflict. They should be able to take down an unarmed man without using their gun. If I were to do any kind of police reform, I would have a social workers option for 911 calls. Cities are doing that right now. I don't feel comfortable with social workers going with police as they are going to make an arrest. To me, the police officers have to worry about the social workers' safety, and I believe it's not the social worker's job to deal with these hostile situations. I think a better option is if you have a non-violent emergency, you call 911, and then there's an option for the social worker. If it's the only time I think it'd probably be okay or a social worker to go with the police officers if they're dealing with a non-violent case. But the way people in the news have been describing it is when police officers and social workers work together, they're going to be with the police as they're making an arrest or as they're taking down someone. And I just don't think that's a really good idea. Well, that's all we have for today. Let me know your thoughts in the comments section below. Should there be police reform? Should there not be? If we should have it, what are your ideas? Also, if you liked what I had to share, please hit the like button, hit subscribe, share this video with all your friends. You can follow me on social. You can follow me on social media. I'll have the links in the description box below. And all of you have a great day.